Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we are going to understand your Shakespeare syllabus. And if you are a student of English literature, this video will help you understand your syllabus, what this paper is about, the course objectives, marks and credits, all 5 units. So let's understand the complete syllabus unit by unit. The paper is a theory paper and carries 4 credits. 25 marks for internal assessment and 75 marks for external assessment. Now let's understand the main objectives of this paper. The course is designed to provide students with a thorough understanding of the major plays of William Shakespeare. Another important objective is to introduce students to Shakespearean criticism, particularly the views of 20th century critics. So this is not simply a syllabus where you have to read the stories of Shakespeare's plays, but you are expected to understand their themes, characters, dramatic techniques, historical context, and critical interpretations. So let's begin with Unit 1. The Unit 1 includes 2 of Shakespeare's most famous tragedies, Hamlet and Macbeth. Hamlet is a tragedy centered on Prince Hamlet of Denmark. And the second play, Macbeth, it deals with ambition, power, guilt, fate, and supernatural forces. Now moving to Unit 2, we have Shakespeare's famous comedy, As You Like It. The play takes us from the restricted environment of the court to the forest of Arden. And you should pay attention to the theme of love here. And in As You Like It, Rosalind's character, Orlando's character, gender and disguise, the forest of Arden, nature and society, humor and comedy. One of the most important characters in this play is Rosalind, who disguises herself as a Ganymede. Now we come to Unit 3, which includes Antony and Cleopatra. This is one of Shakespeare's great tragedies, dealing with love, politics, power, and conflict. The play focuses on the relationship between Mark Antony and Cleopatra. And here, the important areas for examinations include Antony's character, Cleopatra's character, their love versus political duty, the character of Octavius Caesar, honor and reputation. And students should especially understand the contrast between Rome and Egypt. Rome represents political discipline and public duty, while Egypt is associated with passion, pleasure, and personal freedom. Unit 4 contains the Tempest. This is one of Shakespeare's most widely studied later plays. The central character is Prospero, the former Duke of Milan. The play contains several themes: power, magic, revenge, forgiveness, colonialism, freedom and slavery, nature and civilization. The island setting is particularly important, and students should also study the major characters such as Prospero, Miranda, Ariel, Caliban, Ferdinand, and Alonso. So while preparing the Tempest, make sure you study both the plot and its deeper interpretations. And we now come to Unit 5, which is slightly different from first 4 units. The unit focuses on Shakespearean criticism in 20th century. The prescribed text is A.C. Bradley, Shakespearean Tragedy. Syllabus specifically includes Bradley's lecture on Hamlet and Macbeth. So when studying AC Bradley, focus on the questions such as what makes a Shakespearean tragedy a tragedy? How does Bradley understand the tragic hero? And how does he interpret Hamlet's character? And how does Bradley analyze Macbeth and the forces that lead to his downfall? You should also understand concepts such as tragic hero, character and tragedy, hamartia or tragic flaw, conflict, fate and responsibility, character development, and the role of supernatural elements. This unit is particularly useful for long answer and critical questions. So my final advice for students is that they should remember that Shakespeare cannot be prepared effectively by memorizing summaries alone. For every play, prepare these 6 things: plot, characters, themes, important scenes, literary devices, and critical interpretations. If you prepare these 6 areas for every play, you will be much more confident in your exams. Also pay special attention to soliloquies, important quotations, character analysis, themes, and critical viewpoints. So, student, this was the complete explanation of your Shakespeare syllabus. We have covered all 5 units, and if you found this video useful, like the video, share it with your classmates, and subscribe to the channel for more lectures, syllabus explanations, summaries, and exam oriented content on English literature. Thank you for watching. All the best for your studies.